When my father called and informed me about my mother's death, I told him to hang up and call later because I was going to bed. When the phone rang in the middle of the night, a shiver ran down my spine. I was already on the brink of sleep, exhausted from the worries of life. The television displayed static images, heightening the atmosphere of tension that filled my room. As I played Temple Run on my cell phone, I reluctantly answered my father's call. His voice sounded strangely somber, devoid of tears. He whispered the words I could never have imagined hearing. My mother had passed away in the hospital. Bewilderment flooded my mind, leaving me stunned. Why was he telling me this now, in the middle of the night? Living in another state, my parents had always kept secrets about my mother's health. Despite my repeated pleas for information, they maintained a veil of mystery around her illness. I didn't even know she was hospitalized until that fateful phone call from my father. In that moment, discomfort began to grow within me. I didn't feel sadness or grief, at least not immediately. My reaction to the news my father brought was driven by a sense of irritation. I was about to go to bed, and now I'm disturbed. If you say anything else, I will spend the night wide awake. Hang up the phone and call me later. Good night, I uttered rudely. A selfish and insensitive move. A horrible reaction. But at that moment, I couldn't see beyond my own annoyance. It was only when I woke up the next day that reality seeped into my consciousness, hitting me like a punch to the gut. It was as if my heart was ripped out of my chest. I swallowed hard a few times, and tears streamed down my face, even though I didn't cry fully. The way I had responded to my father echoed within me, fueling the self-hatred I now felt. How could I be so insensitive? How could I prioritize my sleep over comforting my father and mourning the loss of my mother? I felt despicable. There's something deeply wrong with me. I'm fully aware of that. And I hate the person I've become. But regardless of how much I despise myself, I will continue to drag this miserable existence, trapped in my own abyss. I will commit more outrageously selfish acts like this one and lament my own misery. The hatred within me will grow, and somehow, I will continue to exist. If you've made it this far, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, activate notifications, and get ready to watch with us the next stories that will leave you extremely moved. I can't wait to meet you in our next amazing storytelling experience. Thank you for being part of this journey, and we'll see you soon in the upcoming videos. Get ready to have fun, be moved, be inspired, and discover a world of possibilities.